point in the end, Gary. A point, I suppose, at one stage, maybe in the first half, we didn't look like getting, but my goodness, what a comeback.
Yeah, I thought in the first half we weren't ourselves that we have been over the last sort of 5 or 6 games, even in the 2 games that we got defeats against Crusaders and Linfield. I didn't think we started as well as we did, and I thought we looked as if we lacked a wee bit of belief in ourselves in the first half as well. But certainly we weren't ourselves, and our press wasn't as good, and our quality on the ball wasn't as good, and especially in the final third, our deliveries in the box was really poor. And we were wishy-washy in my opinion, and I think in the first half they deservedly come in 1 goal to the good. Although saying that, if you look at it, we probably had the best chance of the game from 3 yards or 4 yards out, Callum Burney. So, again, as poor as we were, we had a great chance to score a goal and we didn't. But certainly Cliftonville deserved to come in a goal to the good, and I was just thankful to get them in at half time, get a good chat with them, and tell them to start believing themselves and show more confidence in their ability, and get the press right and stop playing deep and letting them have space to get the heels on the ball. We needed to do that today, and thankfully they listened at half time, and our shape was a lot better. There wasn't many gaps between the lines, and from that we were able to play in the front foot, and I think a large part of the second half was played in their half. And we got into good areas, and I thought we were a lot better, and we were definitely the better side in the second half. Again, against the run of play probably in the second half they score. Poor goal for us to concede a big straight ball through the middle. Don't know, I'll have to watch it back. I think maybe
we touched on offside maybe, Gary?
I don't know, I'll have to watch it back, but I want to see also my centre halves, if you try to play offside, I don't think you should be trying to play offside at that part of the pitch. There's too much of a gap between there and the goals. So again, it might have been, we'll watch it back, but again in the second half I think at 1-0 as well they've turned a stonewall penalty down, and I think everybody in the ground seen it. It's hit the boy clear as day in the hand. All Skinner's done is use his body to turn him, and when he turns him it hits the boy in the hand and he doesn't give it. Again, another vital decision, because at 1-0 that gets you back in the game, puts you in the ascendancy, and unfortunately we don't get it, and then we end up 2-0 down. But thanks to subs coming off the bench, and I have to say I'm proud of the subs as well, because it's hard at the minute because the boys have been playing so well to get game time and stuff like that, and I have to say every sub that come on today, Conor McCluskey, Matthew Snoddy was excellent. Even Ribs when he came on the last 10 minutes, and then the 2 young lads come on up front, and Josh gets a goal. And that's what I was just saying there to the BBC. I'm delighted. I'm looking around at my bench in a minute. I've got Mike O'Connor on, I've got Andrew Doyle on it. I've got quality plus the 5 that come on, and it's been a long time since we've had that. And that competition on the bench as well. And as I said, when you can make them changes, it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference. And as I said, it definitely impacted in the game for us today. And as I say, I thought the 2 bits of quality Micheál Glynn showed for the goal was outstanding. Two great deliveries into the box, and two goals from him. And as I say, I think if the game had went on maybe for another 5 minutes, we might even have nicked it.
Funny, we were just talking there at the end of the match. We were surprised there wasn't more stoppage time at the end, given the amount of injuries and stuff.
Yeah, especially with Fitzy going down for a period as well, and it's a massive blow for us today because he's got concussion. So. He's going to be out now 10 days, which is a blow. So he missed some big games, but listen, it is what it is, and Josh Goodall come on there and score today, so it gives somebody else an opportunity. So it does, or it also we might even, because we're playing Glentoran on Tuesday, we might refer it back to a 4-3-3. We'll see, but I'll just enjoy this result today, and then I'll get back to work tomorrow and start planning for Glentoran Tuesday.
Jack Malone went off as well. How's he?
Yeah, he's got a tight hammy as well, so again he's a doubt for Tuesday. I think Tuesday will come too soon. Hopefully he's caught it in time. I don't think he's tore it, but he felt a wee strain on it, so hopefully it isn't too bad, and hopefully at the most he'll miss maybe this week and maybe be okay for the next week. But again, we'll not know that until the physio assesses him on Tuesday.
Well, you mentioned the good character your players have shown today. You'll want that to carry through the Tuesday night.
Listen, you'll need character on Tuesday night when you're playing a team that's top of the league and flying and full of confidence and not conceding goals, scoring goals, and and Mick and Wendy's put together a really good side there now at the minute, and even the bench as well that they have, it's high quality, and I think that's been the best window that they've had. Wilson's come in, he's an outstanding player, centre half. They've brought Singing in from us, more competition there on the left hand side, centre midfield, and as I said, Danny Perkins, who we had as well, scored big goals as well, and he's coming off the bench for them. So they've made a lot of good Irish League signings this summer. The boy Roy as well seemed to have hit the ground running, even though he's not getting game time. Shows you how well they're doing. And obviously McCartan's come back into a bit of form this year. He maybe didn't hit the heights last year, but this year, by all accounts, he's flying as well in the games that I've watched back. So, it's going to be a difficult game. There's no two ways about that. And every team has played them this year has found that out. So we're going to be no different. But as I say, boys have to take confidence, have to take belief, take confidence from that comeback today, and bring it into the game on Tuesday night. And as I say, they can't have any fear. They have to go out and play. And listen, if they get beat by the better side, they get beat by the better side. But listen, don't go out and hold back and give everything that you got.